What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the One Piece card game. And I know I am Collect Pokemon and I've been making a lot of Pokemon content throughout the past, 6-7 years. But I think that, it is time for me to expand, to really go out there and talk about the different types of card games, different types of anime products, and to really kind of personalize this channel a little bit more. Because I'm someone that collected many different card games, and I'm someone that invested into many different card games. And I have a genuine interest into different Japanese products, trading card game, anime products, and so on. So, there are a lot of things to collect, invest, and I think that, it's time for this channel to grow, to expand into different areas, and to build a much larger community. So hope you guys enjoy this, and even if you do, I don't really mind, but I'm going to talk about One Piece card game. So One Piece card game being popular is not something new. It's been going on for the past 6 months or so, especially when we see the downfall of Pokemon cards, especially waifu cards, in August, September of 2023. And the One Piece card game really took off at around October, November time. And many people started to take care and, become more aware of it. And when it actually reaches the US with the English version, things actually did quite well. And so it's natural for a lot of whalers and investors to put all those money that was in Pokemon into One Piece. And that's exactly what happened. Now, with that said, I do have my reservation in One Piece in the long run, not of this franchise, but of how the TCG will do, simply because it is owned by Bandai and run by Bandai, and I think that Bandai isn't really good at maintaining a card game, and I think that I will dive into another video of it, talking about the different Bandai card game that has failed me time and time and time. So I was and I'm still am is very reluctant to buy or purchase a lot of One Piece trading card game as an investment. And I do think that while certain single cards do really well, the general box price there's still a margin to be made, but it isn't that, I just don't foresee it as a good long-term investment at this point in time. Now, I'm going to talk about this one called the new set that is going to be released on July 27th. So this is quite a big deal because, the only information we get is that it's going to be released on the 27th. It is a 550 yen per pack, and it's called PRB 1. No one have any idea about how many packs, how is the box configured, and everything else. So I'm going to tell you the information that I know. Now, PRB 1 is going to be in packs. There will be 10 packs in each booster box, and there will be 10 booster boxes in each booster case. So it is very different to that 12 setting. And a lot of people are wondering how many cards are there. There are going to be 109 cards, but we don't know how many secret rares or parallel are there. So here is a chart of all the past OP release, and we can see that it is closer to a regular OP release than our ERB special set release. So what we will be expecting is that there will be 2 to 3 secret rare with around 25 to 30 parallel cards, very similar to the regular OP release rather than the ERB1, because we know that the ERB1 actually didn't do that well or isn't doing that well in comparison to other sets like OP05 or OP06. But I think that PRB1 might actually be something good. I mean, it is still speculative, so don't bet on my words, all right? But this is what I would expect. It is going to be a relatively large set, and because of it being a relatively large set, we're going to see a lot more parallels in the set as well. Now, we can compare it to the Digimon card game, and we're seeing that Bandai is moving into the direction of releasing a lot of parallel cards. But you can see that from BT01 to BT5, we don't really see much parallel cards. It is not until starting from BT6, we see parallel cards, and then they included special rare cards and so on, or special cards. Traditionally, in the EX set, which are like the additional expansion set, which Bandai likes to release because some cards are becoming too expensive, so they re-release certain cards so that it becomes cheaper. Those sets usually do quite poor. So it'll be interesting to see. But you can see that those EX sets in the Digimon side have much fewer cards than the one that we're going to see in the One Piece side. And I think that is going to be interesting, because I think that throughout these experiences, I do believe that Bandai is gaining certain experience in how to release certain special set. And hopefully, if this is the first set that they get it right, it is definitely going to be a set that will go up in price a lot. And, it will be quite worth it to open cases of the new One Piece, or we call it the PRB 01. So it will be very, very interesting to see what happens, and why I think it is actually worth to open cases of PRB 01, because the chances of getting your parallel card will be much higher, and we can see that parallel cards are crazy. They're doing super well. They're over 100,000 yen, 100,000 yen for most of the parallel cards. So it's something that is quite sought after, and I think that it will remain quite sought after for at least another 6 to 12 months. That's what I'm saying. So, should you pre-order it? If you get it at a good price, you should be able to pre-order some at a nice price. Even though it is 550 yen MSRP for a pack of PRB 01, because there's only 10 packs, so the price should be very, very similar to what you've been ordering, and so on. And I do think that it might not be that heavily allocated, depending on if a lot of the Japanese sellers are going to hold on to it and not release it out in the market. So it's going to be interesting to see. Let me know in the comment section, are you guys excited for PRB 1? How many secret rares or parallel cards do you think there are? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, this is Collect Pokemon. Bye-bye.